All right. Well, thanks for taking the time to meet with me today, Levi. We're happy to meet with you guys and talk about enterprise as a company and the future that we could potentially have together.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't meet in person, but this is
Hey,
better than nothing.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
So before we jump into the different cars and the features and things that the cars have, I really want to try and understand your guys' situation, and everything that you guys are currently in. Um, Excuse me just a
we'll
second, just
figure
grab
it
my
out.
notes here. What's most important to you guys right now? Like gas mileage, comfortability, safety of the car, utilization.
What's most important right now to us is the car is safe because the reason why we're coming to you is we need more cars because they were wrecked. So we gotta figure out some way to keep the cars not being wrecked.
Okay, and are you like referring to like the weather maybe up here in Idaho?
Yes, that's exactly right. So most of the accidents that happened from were in the winter months, from the snow and just not being able to maneuver properly. The drivers aren't used to the snow up here, and so they get in wrecks.
Gotcha, gotcha. So you're probably looking for something with like four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive capability, something
Yeah,
that is going to be a little easier
yeah,
for.
both. All-wheel drive and then maybe some four-wheel drive as well.
Okay, great. Perfect. Well, is there anything else that you think would be important for me to know so I know how to better serve you?
Yeah, I was just thinking. We don't want like big Silverados or F-150s. We don't need those. Those are not cars that we want to be given out to
Yeah.
people who we don't trust with the vehicle. So maybe possibly something smaller, like something that might be like a Toyota. Their smaller pickup or the what are those? The Rav Fours, Toyota Rav Fours.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We do have quite
Because
a few of
they're
those in our
cheaper,
line.
but they're also more fuel efficient. They have smaller engines, so they don't take as much fuel.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I would definitely recommend. Based on everything you're telling me, we do have some options that would be great for that. That would uh, help as far as four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive capabilities go, and it would definitely help with those issues that you guys have been facing. So, I guess we'll just get the paperwork drawn up for that.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, cool. So now we're moving on to the iPads with the school and everything.
Ah, cool. Okay. Well, Austin, thanks for having me meeting with me today and talking about this deal that you want to get your school set up with.
Yeah, yeah, no, we're really excited. School's been getting really interested in the technological advancements that have been happening, and we really want to kind of bring that to the students, make it easier for them to learn on a technology basis.
Yeah, and that's kind of the way that I think schools should head. So I'm excited for it too, and I really want to help you. I want you to get the product that you need. That
Hmm.
not just what I want to just give to you and just say here's a bunch of Macs. Because there's a lot of stuff on Macs that may not necessarily be fully utilized by high school kids. So I guess that's the first question. What did you specifically want? Did you want iPads? Did you want Macs? Did you just want iPhones, iPad Minis? What is it that you needed?
Yeah, at this point, we're just really interested in iPads themselves. They've been using them maybe like in some of the graphic design classes,
Mm-hmm.
and just things that you'd use an iPad for. And I believe I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that these would stay at the school, so
Okay.
we wouldn't need like liability or insurance or anything like that.
Okay.
Um, and really, it's just to further the students' education.
Okay. Um, okay. So how many students? I didn't ask that. How many students would be using, or how many iPads would you need? I guess.
Yeah, so we're looking at a pretty bulk order, about 3,500 iPads.
Okay.
So that's about the order size that we're looking at right now.
Okay. 3,500. Okay, well, tell you what, with that much of an order, we can definitely give you, I know, some sort of a discount. Um, we can work that out as we talk more about, price here in a few minutes. But just correct me if I'm wrong. You're looking for iPads, 3,500 iPads, and you said specifically you wanted them to be able to have interior, or what was it, design
Yeah,
capabilities.
yeah. The rumor has been going around that they're going to start up some, graphic design classes, and that's going to be a huge use of the iPad. So
Okay. So, okay. All right. Well, okay. Is there anything else that you can think of that before we start talking about actual products and prices and discounts? Is there anything else that you think that I might need to know?
I don't think so. I think that's pretty much everything. And once we do get to the price and things like that, I just got to run it by some of my bosses, and they'll be able to actually move along with that process of it. But I think that we're definitely on a good road here. So
Yeah. And I figured I didn't really care to ask because I figured that either you're the one who's going to make the decision to purchase these iPads or someone that you know. So I hopefully have related enough the information to you well enough that you can bring the message to whoever is in charge of this purchase.
yes, no, definitely, and I think that I'll probably email you and grab some of the notes that you've gone over. That way, I have some solid, concrete information to give them. So,
Yeah, that's totally fine.
all right, perfect. All right, so let's move on to Purple Mattress. I'm the salesman, and I am ready when you are.
Okay.
All right, so thanks for taking the time to meet with me today, Levi. We're really excited to meet with you guys and to talk, business and more importantly, get to know you guys as a company. So, before we get into talking about mattresses, the different kinds of mattresses and things like that we do offer as a company, in order to better serve you, we really want to try and understand the position that you guys are in. So just kind of give me a rundown of your guys' position. Are you guys locked in with like contracts with other bed suppliers? Have maybe some customers been complaining about the quality, and that's why you guys are looking to upgrade? Or
This second, we don't have a contract with anybody. We've just been getting bad reviews. We have had parents coming and staying in our hotel, and they're leaving saying that they aren't getting a good night's sleep. It's kind of frustrating because we think that we have good quality mattresses, but apparently we don't. And I'm the one who's going to make the decision on purchasing, and I don't use the room checks for the mattresses, so I went and checked them, and we got springs coming out and complaints, and so we need better mattresses.
okay, yeah, that's definitely important. I'm glad that you mentioned that. That especially the parents complaining. Because being located where you guys are located, you guys are in a college town. You're gonna have lots of people coming in and out. And I would imagine that at specific times of the year, you probably book more rooms like that, and that kind of wears the beds out even faster. What kind of brands of beds do you guys have currently, or like what have you been used to getting?
I don't even know what the brands are. I do know how old they are. They're too old, actually. I'm not even going to tell you that the amount of years, but they're too old.
Okay.
But the brand we have is, I don't even, maybe Serta, nothing comparable to Purple.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Just correct me if I'm wrong, but basically, from what I'm understanding of what we've spoken up so far, your guys' situation is that you're getting these kind of complaints that the mattresses aren't the best quality, or the quality at least that people are seeing to, be able to solve the job to be done. You guys are looking for new mattresses. You guys have had these mattresses for a really long time, and you're looking to upgrade to something a little bit nicer. Did I miss anything there?
Yes. I don't know if we could talk about this now or when, but the amount of mattresses we need.
Okay, yeah, perfect. How many mattresses are you guys looking to get?
So we have 250 rooms in our hotel that are going to be needing new mattresses, and so we figured that if we did 300 queen size beds and 100 king size beds, that would cover all the mattresses we need. And that, I figure that's a pretty good size order. Maybe we could do some sort of discount there.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I'll go ahead and drop the paperwork for that, and we can talk discounts because there's definitely going to be some available for you there for that bulk order.
Okay, good.
All right, thanks, Levi.
Yep.
All right, okay. So now moving on to what is that? The iLearn thing, the app.
The Learn for Real app.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Well, Austin, thanks for having me today and talking about this Learn for Real company that we have, and hopefully we can solve your problems.
Yeah, no, we're getting a lot of complaints from the students about iLearn and things like that. So we're definitely excited to meet with you guys to see if there's anything that you guys can do to help us out.
That's usually how it goes. That's usually kind of what happens is you start to get the complaints from the students, and you start looking at your LMS, and you're going, what is wrong here? Do we need to buy something else? We need to update it. And so I guess that's the question. Do you want us to renovate the app that you have? Do you want us to implement this? Our new app. What is it that you're specifically looking for?
Yeah, great question. So really, the complaints that we've been having with the students mainly are tons of students are missing assignments, and they're saying it's because of lack of accurate notifications on their iLearn. And unfortunately, we would love to move forward with, move into a completely new system, and we're definitely interested in that. But we are locked in with Brightspace for another 2 years. However, we were kind of thinking, I'm not really sure if it's possible. I'm not a super technologically advanced person, but there's been talk about maybe trying to get an app that could somehow connect with iLearn to make it so students get like text alerts and things like that for assignments that are due, a day before or something like that.
Yeah. So you said notifications and an app, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with the app, and I think we could work it around with Brightspace for this next 2 years. And if you appreciate what we've done, then maybe we could talk about changing the entire system. But for now, we can help create an app for you, and with that app, you will be able to have better notifications for assignments, for due dates. It sounds like due dates. Kids aren't getting their due dates, so they're getting bad grades, and they're saying, "Hey, it didn't remind me," kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So that app would definitely help with that. So does that sound like it solves that problem?
Yeah, I definitely think it does. Trying to
Are
think
there
if
any other
there's.
problems that you can think of?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's there's been so many complaints about iLearn in the last little bit. I think that another thing has just been like kind of crashing. There's a lot of crashing going on with the iLearn, and
Okay.
I'm not sure if an app would help with anything like that. That might be on Brightspace's on their side, and you guys might not be able to do anything with that. But I definitely think that the app would solve at least the main issue that students have been complaining about over the past couple semesters. And
Okay.
and if there is other problems, we would definitely like to meet with you guys again if the app proves to be workable and actually helps the students with their due dates.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much the extent as of right now. And like I said, and if I'm hearing any other things from students, we'll put out some more surveys, and we'll definitely meet up again to see if there's any more problems that you guys could help us solve.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it. We can definitely help you out with those problems. Getting you that app to help you with notifications. And if you think of anything else that we can help you with in the future, let us know.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Levi, for your time today.
You betcha. We'll see you later, Austin.